Hey, what is going on everyone, my name is Ryan and welcome back to another Grand Theft Auto 5 video, where today, yes, I am bringing you something very different to what I usually post on the channel, but I think this is sort of a really cool achievement that I've managed to do, and I guess some of you guys have already done this because, you know, maybe you've seen the challenge and straight away had a good enough team to go ahead and do it. But nevertheless, I think this is awesome, and I know some of you guys may not even know about these challenges. So today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the Criminal Mastermind challenge and how I managed to actually complete it. Because when I tell you guys the reward, if you don't know it already, then of course some of you guys may be interested on how to go ahead and do this. Now this is only me recording the very last heist, and you will notice instead of taking the bikes, we are in an armoured Kuruma. And I did actually make a video on that, on how to do that on this channel about a week or two ago now. So if you guys want to go ahead and check that out, you're more than welcome to. But nevertheless, so we've got 4 different challenges you guys can complete during your heist. And I'm going to explain all of them right now. So the first challenge that you can go ahead and do is called First Time. And you receive an additional $100,000 bonus, and the description for the first time challenge is complete the finale mission for the heist on any difficulty for the first time. So that's pretty straightforward. You get a 100 grand bonus for doing the last heist on any single difficulty. The second challenge is called All in Order, and you receive an additional $1 million bonus, and the description for this challenge is complete every heist including setup missions in order. So that means doing from the Felica job to the last bank job, doing every single mission in order. Just by doing that, you get an additional $1 million bonus at the end. The next challenge is called Loyalty, and again you receive an additional $1 million bonus at the end of your heist. And this description is complete all heists with the same team of players. So that's pretty straightforward. You don't need to do it in order, you just need to do start from finish with all 4 people exactly the same. Now, this is where we went. We went for the Criminal Masterminds, right? So to complete the Criminal Masterminds, you will receive a $10 million bonus at the end of your heist. And the description of this sort of challenge is complete every heist including setup missions in order with the same team members on hard difficulty with no deaths whatsoever. That's right guys, you cannot die. So that's pretty crazy, isn't it? You gotta do all the heists without dying. Now the reason I wanted to post this video more than anything is I wanted to see if you guys would be interested in me doing maybe a live stream on how I actually did and completed this challenge. Of course, without dying is very difficult, but the good thing is I had a group of people. Not only have we blasted the heist thousands and thousands of times, so we knew what we was expecting anyway, but also we all knew sort of what we're good at. We knew who was, you know, good at driving boats, we knew who were good at shooting, we knew who took the most damage, we just basically knew everything about each other. And that sort of helped us when we were taking on combat, when we were flying helicopters, when we were doing everything. That is very important if you're even going to take this challenge on. You need 4 people with a good mic and an armoured Kuruma, right? I cannot stress enough how useful these armoured Kurumas are, right? Especially when you're doing this on hard difficulty, you want to make sure you're stocked up on body armor. You want to make sure you're not even getting shot really, because on hard difficulty you can be pretty much be surprised on how you can be took off guard. So when doing this challenge, I would highly recommend to go ahead and just buy an armored Kuruma. They're not very much money at all, and it will save your life a ton. Alright, as you can see, we're doing the last heist in a Kuruma. We barely lost any money, alright? There is a method where you can go ahead and not lose any money whatsoever and be in the armoured Kuruma, but that involves dying once. And I did post a video on that as well, but if you're doing this challenge, boom, you cannot die, you have to make the run. I would also recommend using super heavy armor. You can go ahead and buy that from the any clothing store really. Make sure you wear a bulletproof helmet. Yes, it does slow you down in the long run when you're running back and forth, but nevertheless it does take a lot more damage than if you was wearing your standard clothing. So like I said, I really want to do something like this with you guys. I really want to live stream, because the process of doing this is about 5 hours, right? There's 5 heists, and each one, roughly, regarding it goes well, takes about an hour each, right? And when you're doing this challenge, you want to make sure you're not running gunning, but actually you're thinking before you're gunning. Alright, because if you alert a lot of enemies, they're all going to be coming to you, and obviously if one teammate dies, you have to start from the Felica job all over again. So it's very important that not only you're communicating, you've got your armoured crewmans out, but you're very fair on who's doing what job role. Like I said, there's no point putting someone in a helicopter who can't fly a helicopter. There's no point putting someone as a gunner who can't shoot, you know what I mean? You've got to make sure that you guys are happy with the roles, you communicate, and you know who's good at what. And that's why we did this the first time, alright? We've done heists loads of times, but this, literally, as of yesterday, was the first time we was like, hey, shall we go ahead and try this $10 million challenge? And because we was all familiar with the heist, we all know what we're doing, and we was communicating all the time, that's why this went so successful. Normally, I'd give this a go first time, and you would expect a death. But like I said, we've played heist for so long, and we've done all the other challenges, but we've never really done them all without dying. So we thought, you know what, we're going to do this. And like I said, after every mission, if anyone ate the snacks, we'd stock up on snacks. If anyone used body armor during the mission, we'd stock up on body armor. We'd stock up on missiles, grenade launchers, just general bullets, just to make sure we were completely topped up, just in case the worst happened. There was one mission where I went from 10 body armors all the way down to 0, and I was confident I wasn't going to make it. So it's very important, if you use at least one piece of body armor in a single heist mission, that you back out into free roam, go to the ammunition store, stock back up, and then go ahead and attempt it once again for the next heist, because like I said, that one body armor could really make a difference. So this was really me just talking to you guys, just telling me my achievement really of the $10 million challenge. But nevertheless, I really want to live stream this. I know it might be a 5-hour live stream, but the thing is, like I said, we know a lot of tips and tricks and easier methods to get around missions. Some of them are just completely difficult on hard, but we know shortcuts, everything to go ahead and make these missions easier. So if that be something you guys would be interested in, be sure to give the video a big thumbs up and let me know down in the comment sections below. Also, be sure to follow me on Twitter, because if I ever do go ahead and decide to do something like this, that's where you'll go ahead and find it. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.